Hello, this is Jill Foster with Women Grow Business. And you know what? I have the pleasure, hi Shireen.
Hi.
I have the pleasure of talking with Shireen Mitchell. And she founded Digital Sisters and is just a great leader in our community. And we have had an ongoing conversation about diversity, certainly in entrepreneurship and in the different ways that it takes to make a business successful. And in that large conversation, Shireen is starting a fantastic initiative that better, Shireen frames the existing diversity in technology. And Shireen, would you introduce yourself more and share a little bit more about what you're doing?
Yes, so the project that we're working on right now is called Social Media Women of Color. And it really focuses on highlighting women who are in the space, who've been in the space, and how they are perceived and valued with so much great work that they're doing in relationship to the metrics that are used for other individuals in the space. So for example, if following is the number one metric, that would be not necessarily a metric that works for the women of color that we're speaking to,
right,
because their communities may be a little bit smaller, but their impact is bigger because they're able to have very much sort of a close, interactive, conversational perspective,
right,
and more of an influence than someone who has, let's say, 1 million followers and not able to really interact with those individuals.
Good.
And so the impact on that is very different. And so what we're doing with Social Media Women of Color is trying to show how some of the metrics, based on the way social media is sort of designed and sort of the experts thinking about how to measure, looks like that there are women who are not being counted because the measurements do not equate to the communities that they are focused on. And so if we look at that and we look at those measurements, let's say, for example, in a specific community, let's say there's 10,000 people in that community, and if a woman of color has a sort of a presence in that space, and it happens to be that she has more than like 3,000 to maybe 5,000 followers, then realistically she has covered her market. So when we look at the social media ROI, return on investment, what does that mean for her if she doesn't get valued in the same space that maybe someone who has 656,000 followers? That doesn't mean that she doesn't have the same value and or impact or influence in the community that she represents.
That's a really good point, and I know you're doing a lot of initiative at Social Media Women of Color. Can you tell listeners the URL?
Oh, it's
the
social,
site.
Yeah. So HTTP www.socialmediawalk.com.
Fantastic. And how long has it been launched?
It just was launched in April, so
fantastic.
It's a new project, and we're just kind of getting off the ground. And so we're looking at different women from different sectors and highlighting their expertise in their sectors.
Oh, congrats. That's super. And I tell you what, will this be a topic that you also discuss at the upcoming WomenWhoTech Telesummit?
I am. Actually, the Telesummit, which is May 12th, and I think my time slot is 1 p.m., we are actually going to talk about this website, but we're also going to talk about this whole broader picture of what is your real social media ROI.
That's fantastic. And that's WomenWhoTech.com, correct?
Yes,
on May 12th?
On May 12th. And it's a telesummit, so it's virtual. Anyone can come and participate in it. You just need to be able to access a telephone, actually.
Oh, that is a really good point. I tell you what, thanks for exercising your leadership and your contributions. And Shireen Mitchell, thanks for spending time with Women Grow Business.
Thank you.